Hello everyone and welcome to another webinar with Lynn. We go live every 2 weeks to keep you informed on all things related to business SMS. In today's webinar, we'll be covering SMS Drip Campaign, or more commonly referred to as SMS Marketing Campaign. So in this series, I'll be sharing my insights on how to develop an effective SMS marketing campaign, as well as how to measure the success of those campaigns. Then we'll go into examples of some successful drip campaigns that can be intended for any business use case, as well as a walkthrough of how to configure this feature within VirtualText. And of course, if you do have any questions, feel free to post those in the live chat and I will address those at the end. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. What is SMS Drip Campaign? It is a series of automated text messages that are being sent to a targeted contact list at specific intervals. These campaigns are typically triggered by an event such as a website sign up, or doing a purchase, or even a customer service inquiry. Now, the goal of this type of drip campaign is to nurture leads as well as customers through a sale funnel. By sending a series of relevant and timely messages, you can keep your contact engaged and encourage them to take action. A drip campaign is a great way to reach your customer and promote your business. But in order to be effective, your campaign needs to be well planned and executed. Now, campaigns are super effective because they have a high open rate. In fact, studies have shown that SMS messages in general have an open rate of 98%, which is significantly higher than an open rate of an email. SMS messages are also quick and easy to respond to, which means that you can get feedback from your contact quickly, which can help you improve your campaign and process. SMS messages are also personal. You can easily personalize your messages with the recipient name, which can make them feel more engaged and valued. Now, before deploying a drip campaign, here are some good tips to keep in mind. You'll want to start with a clear goal. What are you looking to achieve with this type of campaign? Are you trying to increase brand awareness? Is it to drive sales or potentially generate leads? Once you've defined and know your goal, you can start to develop a campaign that is tailored and specifically designed for you to achieve your goal. You'll also want to target your audience. So who are you trying to reach with this type of campaign? Making sure to understand your target audience demographic, interests, and needs will help you create messages that are relevant and engaging for those type of customers. Keeping your message short and sweet. People are more likely to read and respond to short, concise messages. Aim for messages that are typically no longer than 160 characters. And a good rule of thumb is to send no more than 2 messages in a day. If you send messages too often, this can risk annoying your contact and they may unsubscribe from your list. Now, one of the most important things is using a strong call to action. So the purpose of the campaign is for you to create a call to action from the recipient, such as telling the recipient, what are you looking for them to do, whether it's visiting your website, signing up for your newsletter, or making a purchase. Then personalizing your message with information such as the recipient name or potentially other personal information to make your message relevant and engaging to them. Lastly, you want to test and measure your result. Tracking the result of your campaign so you can see what's working and what's not. This will help to optimize the campaign itself, and it can potentially get better results over time. So with that in mind, how do you measure the success of a drip campaign? Here are some few of the most common and important metrics to track. You'll want to track the open rate, which is the percentage of people who open your messages. With this, it's essential that you have targeted contact in mind, so you can tailor the message content to those particular contact or customers. The click-through rate. This is a percentage of people who click on the links that are provided in your message content. So if you're looking for them to sign up for a royalty program or a sales list, this is where you'll track how many have clicked on the links post send of the message. And of course, the conversion rates. That's the percentage of people who takes the desired action. For example, such as visiting your website or making a purchase after receiving your message content. So ensuring that strong call to action message will make sure that your campaign is a success. Now, before we get into the walkthrough of creating a drip campaign within VirtualText, let's review some of the effective examples that can be applied to any business use case. So here are just a few examples of some successful SMS drip campaigns. Majority of these can be applied throughout, in terms of messages intervals, whether it's in days or on weekly basis. Some of them are more time-based, which can be more on an hourly basis. In a web welcome series, this is really designed to welcome new customers to your business and introduce them to your products or services. In an abandoned cart series, these are designed to remind a customer that have added item to the cart but haven't completed the purchase. So it's a good incentive for them to come back, whether it's giving them an additional discount on the items that they've added in the cart, or just a quick reminder in case they might have gotten busy. A birthday series is designed to wish a customer a happy birthday and offer them special discount or promotion. This is essentially to help drive sales while giving value to those contact about your business. In a flash sales campaign, these are designed to promote a time-based offer to your customer. Similar to flash sales is the post sales. This is great for continuing interactions with customers that can help drive them back to make additional purchase after they've already made that purchase. Now, these are just a few examples of some of the drip campaign that you can use to reach your customers or design and tailored specifically to your type of use case. The specific messages that you'll send will really depend on your business and your target audience. By following some of these tips, you can create an effective campaign that will help you achieve your business goal. And with that, let's do a quick demo of how to create a campaign. Now, to start, you'll want to have access to our VirtualText account. VirtualText is available on any of our plans, starting from Flex to Premier. In terms of drip campaign, this is available as an add-on feature in our VirtualText Pro. You'll need to complete your SMS registration before you can use texting with us. Once you have completed the registration and have the add-on feature, you'll be able to see the view that I'm currently in. To create a new drip campaign, simply click on the drip campaign in the left menu option. Now, as you can see here, I've already created several drip campaign, which we'll look at in a second. But to create a brand new one, simply just click on the Create New Campaign. So you'll have some decision to make once you click on the Create Campaign. You'll need to name that campaign, and this should be tailored to the messaging that you're looking to get across. So it's more tailored and targeted toward your contact. You also have the option to disable the automatic deletion of drips when a reply is received. And then to add additional message content, simply click on Add Drips. This will give you the option to create multiple messages to send out to the customer. You can set how often those contacts will receive the messages through intervals, whether the first message can be sent out a minute after, and then the following message can be hours or even days post that. You can also customize and personalize some information through using merge field. This is where you have a saved contact list and you can create the contact first or last name associated in there. Once you've added in the content, you can also add a attachment, which can potentially include a order confirmation or a discount code in the message itself. Once it's been created, simply click on save, and that will save the drip campaigns here. Now, if we look at one of the existing one that I've created, as you can see here, this is what it will look like. You'll see that the first message is all about confirmation, and that the order's been shipped and appreciation to the customer. And then the follow-up is to give them additional discount that could potentially drive them back to make additional purchases. Now, to apply these drips to a contact, you have two options. You can go into the conversation view, and if it's an existing contact, you can just look up the contact and simply choose that particular contact, or you can go in and create a new conversation. If it's a brand new contact, put in the phone number, which will create a start conversation for you, or you could search an existing contact. For this demo, I will go ahead and choose one of the existing contact. Now, to apply the drip, simply click on the teardrop that is right by the compose your message view. Once you click on this, it will pop up all the existing drip campaign that's available in your account. Let's say we'll do a post sale. This will generate a preview of what the message content will look like for the end user. If everything looks good, simply click on apply campaign. This will give you a confirmation message. Simply hit enter, and once that's been confirmed, the message detail will show in the conversation view. And as you can see here, this message is scheduled to send out a minute after, and then 5 minutes after, it will detail out the date and time of when the message will be sent to the recipient for you. And that's it for creating a brand new drip and applying it to conversation. Now, if you have any questions, please post them in the live chat. Just a quick reminder, in order to use our VirtualText Pro feature, such as Drip Campaign, you do need to have VirtualText Pro as an add-on, which is only available in our Pro and Premier plan currently. If you need to upgrade your plan, simply reach out to our account service team right here, and we'll be happy to do an account review for you. Now, back to the questions. How many campaigns can be sent to a group of people? So for a drip campaign, you can apply it to as many contacts as you like, but it can only apply on an individual message rather than a group. How many campaigns can you send to one contact? You can, of course, apply additional campaigns to one contact, but it's not recommended that you send more than two, especially since you don't want to send them too many messages, which can cause that particular contact to unsubscribe from your list. And lastly, what type of campaign can you send for sales promotion? So most of the drip campaigns are tailored to drive those contacts into a sales funnel. Oftentimes, if you create a more of a discount or a coupon code, that will incentivize and drive contacts to come back to your website and make those purchases. Now, if there's any additional questions, I want to thank you all for attending the webinar today. In the next couple of weeks, we'll be going over Blast, which is another feature of our marketing